I'm Larissa Reyes, IFBB Pro Figure, and you watch Muscle in the Morning. Woo!
Welcome to the weekend edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Friday, May 1st, 2015. Well, let's get to it. Over the last few years, we've seen a real infusion of young talent into the sport of bodybuilding. And in just a few days, we'll be able to add another name to that list of future bodybuilding stars when Canadian muscle prodigy Ian Valliere takes the stage at the Orlando Europa Pro for his IFBB Pro debut. This week, Valliere released a few new photos just days away from taking the stage, showing off the type of package that is sure to give more than a few competitors nightmares. If he's able to hold his conditioning and bring in a level of fullness that will really make his muscles pop, he could easily find himself battling it out with a few IFBB Pro veterans up in the first call-out. Ian Valliere isn't the only one headed to Orlando with making headlines in mind. It looks like Megan Olson will also be looking to make her 2015 debut in spectacular fashion. Last year, Olson earned her IFBB Pro card in the figure division at the NPC Junior Nationals with a dominant performance, and followed that up with a very impressive encore a few weeks later when she finished third at the Tampa Pro. Over the course of the offseason, Olson appears to have added muscle in all the right places and rounded out her look a bit. And with all the improvements she's made, it'll be interesting to see if this super sophomore can make the leap from contender to champion in just her second pro show. A few weeks ago, Muscle in the Morning broke an exclusive story regarding the return of the former Russian bodybuilder phenom Alexander Fedorov, possibly returning to the stage. And now it looks like our early reports are finally coming to fruition. Fedorov is set to make his much-anticipated return to the stage at this weekend's Orlando Europa Pro. And from the look of things, we could quite possibly be getting ready to see an event that's been a decade in the making. Fedorov looks to be bigger and badder than ever and could potentially cause a Ramy-esque shockwave should he somehow do the improbable and come up with the win. In case you missed it, be sure to check out the video of Alex Fedorov on the comeback trail exclusively at rxmuscle.com. If we're going to make a list of the downright freakiest, hide the women and children because things are about to get ugly, legs in the sport, it wouldn't be very long before we came to the name Branch Warren. For nearly 2 decades, the Texas Titan has laid claim to having some of the craziest legs on a pro stage. And despite the fact that he's pushing past 40, not even Father Time appears to be able to stop Branch from doing what he does best. Over the weekend, Branch was spotted in the gym hammering out another brutal leg training session as he gears up to enter the next phase of his contest season. And although the Branch Warren that placed second at the Olympia once upon a time may not be coming to a stage anytime soon, as he proved at the Arnold Classic, Branch Warren 2015 is still pretty damn dangerous. After capturing the attention of everyone in the bodybuilding world while displaying a stunning combination of muscle and beauty at the NPC Steve Stone Metropolitan Championships, overall figure champ Deepika Chaudry doesn't appear to be slowing down. Recently, Chaudry was spotted in the gym getting in a little arm training as she continues to sculpt a physique that has future pro written all over it. Chaudry has only taken up training and competing within the last 2 years, and as she continues to learn and grow into the sport, it feels like we're only just beginning to see her scratch the surface of her potential. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.